Hello, good morning, and welcome to another show in the blink of an eye with yours truly, Benjamin Valdez, El Capitan from Pueblo Tires and Service, your family car care center. Today I'm here with Giovanna Garcia from Fema as my guest, and thank you for being with us, Giovanna.
Thank you for having me here today.
Well, it's a pleasure, and we've had one of your other associates in the past, Mr. Albert Pilot.
Oh, yes, yes,
We've talked to him.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not that we don't like to see FEMA here, but every time FEMA's down here, something happened, right?
Yeah, so when you do see FEMA around, it's because some type of natural disaster does occur, but you know, we're friendly.
Oh yeah,
people.
no, you come to some aid, and we're going to find out about that. So you know, as you know, we had a freeze, which was unprecedented. It caused a lot of problems, and that's why FEMA's here, and this is why Giovanna is going to talk about some of you might be asking about a FEMA deadline, eligibility, who's eligible, virtual inspections, appeal process, and so forth. So we're going to find out about that through Giovanna Garcia from FEMA as a representative today. And on behalf of Pueblo Tires, we want to thank you again for giving us. We're in our 49th year of serving the community, and you know, we're there to help you. We've got all kinds of tires, all kinds of services. We're a full service shop. We also offer financial options up to 24 months to pay and no credit needed. And don't forget, we've got 13 locations to serve you, from Brownsville all the way to Rio Grande, and up north, Alice and Kingsville. So we're there to help. Look us up on shampoozy.com, and we're open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And again, having said that, on behalf of Pueblo Tires and Service, we welcome Giovanna Garcia from FEMA, and we invite you to come visit us if you haven't done so. You know, summer's coming up. I know we're still in the middle of a pandemic, and but there's a lot of precautions that have been taking place. We've done our part to be cautious here, so not to worry, okay? But again, on behalf of Pueblo Tires and Service, we thank you for joining us today in the blink of an eye, and we're going to be speaking with Giovanna Garcia from FEMA, but we'll be right back in just a second.
At Pueblo Tires and Service, your safety will always be our top priority, so we're taking all preventative measures during your visit. Let's keep our community moving with our wide variety of automotive services and our giant selection of new tires and wheels, like a set of 4 20-inch tires for only $499, or buy a set of 4 16-inch tires for only $299, and you'll get a free alignment check, and you also get a free 7-point inspection. Pueblo Tires and Service, 13 locations to serve you.
Shampoozy.com. At Pueblo Tires, you can use your income tax return money to drive away with new tires today. Get a set of 4 20-inch tires for only $499, or a set of 4 16-inch tires for only $299. At Pueblo, we're taking all preventative measures during your visit.
En Pueblo Tires and Service, su seguridad es nuestra mayor prioridad, así que estamos tomando todas las medidas de prevención durante su visita. Mantengamos a nuestra comunidad en movimiento con nuestra nueva y extensa variedad de servicios automotriz y nuestra gigantesca selección de rines y llantas nuevas, como un set de 4 llantas de 20 pulgadas por solo $499, o compre un set de 4 llantas de 16 pulgadas por solo $299, y usted recibe una verificación de alineación gratuita. Además, recibirá la inspección de 7 puntos gratis.
And we're back in the blink of an eye. Thank you for joining us again. Well, Giovanna Garcia from FEMA. Giovanna, okay, so we just had a freeze. That's your main reason why you're here, right? That's why FEMA's here.
Yeah, that's actually the reason why I'm here. I came all the way down from the East Coast, all the way from Providence, Rhode Island.
Wow.
So we're actually pretty used to the freeze up there. I mean, we get all 4 seasons. So
that's a long way from home.
Yeah, it's a long way from home. And like I said, I'm used to the freeze, but in this area, you guys are not used to the freeze.
Oh, no,
so,
nothing like that, no.
Nothing like that. So the biggest thing is, what do we do? What do you do when it comes to that? And that's the reason why FEMA is here, is to actually give that assistance and provide you with support.
And I'm sure there's a lot of people who have questions to this day. Now, how long will you be here? How long is this process going to be taking place?
Well, the good thing is that Governor Greg Abbott actually extended the deadline. The deadline now is up to May, is actually May 20th. So that it gives the opportunity for those that have not registered yet to actually register until May 20th. But we do want people to actually go and first seek your insurance. If you do have insurance, homeowners insurance, so first go through your insurance company and make sure that you are covered by your insurance. And then for those, if you're not covered by insurance, we want you to come through FEMA. Either or, it's the best thing to actually just register with FEMA. And you do it 3 ways. One of the ways is by calling our 1-800-621-3362. And then the other way is by going online, disasterassistance.gov. And the third other way is a tech savvy. For those that do have an iPhone or an Android, you can just download the application, the FEMA application, and it's very simple by going onto your phone and applying. Now, we do know that there's a lot of people that might not speak the language, might not speak English, and there's different various languages that we have representatives that can help them in Spanish or in other languages like Vietnamese or, like I said, Spanish, and they can help them apply via their phone. But if you go online, disasterassistance.gov, you'll see apply, and just go on there and apply for FEMA assistance.
Now, me being local from the Valley, I've been here since I was a boy, and we've lived through some hurricanes and things like that. And normally, usually, when FEMA's, the times that I've been around, it was a flood, something to do with water. But this time we're talking about something that froze. And it was a very hard freeze, power outages all over the state of Texas. So when it comes to eligibility, is that where you can explain of what is eligible to be covered or be helped by FEMA, or like you said, go through your insurance first, of course?
Well, the thing is that just because it's, it's not a difference between, for example, a hurricane, tornado, or any other natural disasters that happens. It's, the thing is the eligibility process is very simple. If your county was declared, first of all, you have to be in the area that the county was declared. In the state of Texas, there has been approximately 126 counties that have been declared. Okay, so what it is that first your home has to be in the declared county. Number one. Number two, you have to have, for example, a mortgage or a deed that shows that you are a homeowner. If you are a renter, because renters, people that do rent a home or an apartment, do qualify also for assistance. So you have to show and demonstrate that you are a renter. For example, lease or receipt or something, or utility bill that must show that. Third also is, for example, have to have a social security number. If you are a person that does have a social security number, you do have to provide that with a form of ID. Now, this is an issue also that does come up a lot in not only in Texas, but throughout the different states here. What we ask is that if there's a child in the home or someone else in the home that does have a social security number, or ITN, or a resident or who is a U.S. citizen, that person in the home can also apply as a household. Okay, so they will be eligible to receive assistance as well. Okay. The other thing will be also is that because this happened in February, okay, we're now into April.
Right.
Okay, we want people to also, they've already started to probably repair their home. What we want is that people that have copies of their receipts and photos to also submit that. That is also a form also of damages. So what's going on is that we've noticed that there's been a lot of people that have registered, but we have a lot of people that have not registered. So we are actually coming out and sending these messages to people to come and register with FEMA, whether you have the insurance right now or not, because you might have insurance and might be underinsured. Okay?
Right.
So that's why we have representatives from FEMA that can actually give you information. Now, we work with other agencies. For example, we work with the Small Business Administration, okay? So they provide loans at a low rate, interest rate, that can also assist the person, the household for a loan. And it is up to you if you would like to accept the loan or not. And if you're not eligible, what the Small Business Administration will do is that they will reroute the applicant back to FEMA, and FEMA will go ahead and assist the applicant with other needs assistance, meaning that there will be other resources that we can go ahead and help them with our individual assistance program.
I'm just, I'm hearing what you're saying, and I hope that people are grasping all that. And you will give a phone number again and a website in a few minutes. But when it comes to the declaration of disaster, just for the sake of somebody maybe is not sure. Well, yeah, I mean I had problems. My my water well busted or something. I mean, could you just kind of detail maybe a little bit some of the things that are covered in this type of a disaster having to do with the freeze? I know you mentioned, we talked about hurricanes, but I know the freeze. Me personally, I was blessed because we didn't lose power.
Okay.
So we're thankful for that. But I know a lot of folks that they lost power, they bought generators, or they had generators, or something went, again, maybe something busted in their house, pipes.
Pipes, exactly.
I heard a lot about
the plumbing and pipes.
Plumbing's right.
So what happens is that once you register with FEMA and you go through, we'll have our inspectors, okay? And our inspectors are actually doing it virtually. Okay. So what would happen is that they are the ones that will actually call the applicant and will do a virtual inspection of their home. They will the ones that will assess the home and will actually see exactly what type of damages, okay? Because it could be a pipe, it could be the roof, it could be a flooring, the floor. So there's, as a representative myself or someone else, we might not have the expertise to be able to see exactly the damages, but we have our inspectors that do know exactly what type of damages. And as a homeowner, sometimes, you're not understanding exactly because some of the damages might not be very visible, but they could be very deep in the home that you might not see the damages as well. So that's why we have these inspectors here. So there's a lot in detail as far as what type of damages might be covered under FEMA, but I know that we have, for example, the wells, the septic tanks are covered under FEMA, and those are some of the things that FEMA does cover. Property damages, we will cover up to 2 months of rent with the security deposit, for example. Those are some of the things that we will cover. Any roofing, those are the things that, but then again, I would say that we will leave that up to the inspector that will come, that will actually do the virtual inspection, and they will work with the homeowner or the renter to be able to assess those damages.
What about if some of the rural areas, like you said, okay, septic tanks, or what about farm land or crops?
Right. So those are, and I see because I've been driving a lot here in the Rio Grande Valley, and I've seen there's a lot of farmland out here, and of course we have crops that have probably been, of course, have been damaged. So these we'll have, for example, we work in collaboration with the USDA. We work in collaboration with the VOADs. The VOADs are a nonprofit organization or a collaborative group of organizations that we work with, and they're the ones that will actually make or work with the agency to see exactly how we can help the applicants as far as what type of services or eligibility that will be able to receive. Like I said, the inspectors are our key person as far as trying to see how we can make the applicant eligible to receive assistance as far as the resources through FEMA and other agencies, working along also with 211, the state and the local county.
Well, folks, there's a lot that's been said. We've got a few more minutes to go with Joanna, but Joanna, give us a number again and a website where they can get in contact with FEMA.
Sure. Our number is 1-800-621-3362 and disasterassistance.gov, along with downloading the FEMA app through your iPhone and or Android. Okay.
Having said that, folks, again, on behalf of Pueblo Tires, we invite you to come visit us. We're still in the middle of a pandemic. We are taking all the precautions at Pueblo Tires. We're following the CDC guidelines still. We know there's a lot of enthusiasm in the state of Texas. The mandate of the there's a lot of voluntary things that are happening in certain companies where some people are required to wear masks, some don't have to. But whatever the case is, you can be assured that when you come to Pueblo, we're taking all the precautions to keep you safe and our employees safe. And don't forget, we've got financial options up to 24 months to pay and no credit needed. We're going to take another little break, and we'll be right back with Joanna Garcia from FEMA.
En Pueblo Tires and Service, su seguridad es nuestra mayor prioridad. Así que estamos tomando todas las medidas de prevención durante su visita. Mantengamos a nuestra comunidad en movimiento con nuestra nueva y extensa variedad de servicios automotriz y nuestra gigantesca selección de rines y llantas nuevas, como un set de 4 llantas de 20 pulgadas por solo $499, o compre un set de 4 llantas de 16 pulgadas por solo $299 y usted recibe una verificación de alineación gratuita. Además, recibirá la inspección de 7 puntos gratis.
At Pueblo Tires, you can use your income tax return money to drive away with new tires today. Get a set of 4 20-inch tires for only $4.99, or a set of 4 16-inch tires for only $2.99. At Pueblo, we're taking all preventative measures during your visit.
At Pueblo Tires and Service, your safety will always be our top priority, so we're taking all preventative measures during your visit. Let's keep our community moving with our wide variety of automotive services and our giant selection of new tires and wheels. Like a set of 4 20-inch tires for only $499, or buy a set of 4 16-inch tires for only $299, and you'll get a free alignment check, and you also get a free 7-point inspection. Pueblo Tires and Service, 13 locations to serve you.
Welcome back to In the Blink of an Eye with Benjamin Valdez from Pueblo Tires and Service, your family car care center, now serving the community for 49 years, and we thank God and we thank you for the opportunity. We say at Pueblo Tires that a well-maintained car is like money in the bank. So we're there to help you with a preventative maintenance schedule, and any questions you got on services, we're there to help. You can call us, or you can reach us on the phone, or look us up on the website. And pretty soon we're going to have a service, mobile tire service, mobile tire store that we'll be able to come out to your house actually and mount tires, do tire work at your house. But we're going to roll that out pretty soon. We'll let you know more details to come. But today we're here with Giovanna Garcia from Fema, and Giovanna, again, thank you for what you do, because that's part of the assistance that the government offers. I know we live in a very difficult times right now. I mean, if you look at our political aspect and everything, it's kind of there's a lot of things that are happening in our world, but the Valley, we welcome you to the Valley, by the way. Is this your first time down here?
Actually, yes, it is my first time. I've been in Texas many times working here. I worked Harvey, I worked Irma,
Okay.
I worked many other disasters, but here in the Valley, this is my first time. I'm actually enjoying the Valley.
So have you had some Mexican food yet?
Yes, I have. I have. I really have. I've actually enjoyed authentic
Mexican food. Well,
Exactly.
welcome, Giovanna Garcia. Well, we've been talking about the deadline that's been extended to May the 20th, correct?
Correct.
And we talked a little bit about eligibility, who's eligible, virtual inspections that are done. So what is the appeal process? How does that work?
Well, what the appeal process? So this is what's happening, and I really want to elaborate a little bit about it. We have noticed that many times a lot of people, and especially the Latino population, those that do not speak the language, and those also not only that do not speak the language, we have a lot of people that are elderly, are senior citizens, even people that might not be able to read and write, might not understand the process. Our process and our documentation are very lengthy and are very long, okay? And when a person receives a document, sometimes when you see something, you'll see they'll say deny, you just don't want to continue. So what is happening is that a lot of people might just put it aside and not continue with the process. So what we're encouraging people and we're telling people is that not to push these documents aside, but to read it thoroughly and appeal the process, because sometimes you have up to 60 days, first of all, to appeal from the day that you receive the letter. Second, that sometimes the reason why you might be denied is because you might have probably left out a number.
Some vital information.
Of very vital information.
Right.
You could have probably not put in your complete address, okay? You might have not put in your phone number in there, or you might have not sent in your complete mortgage statement.
And that happens in other transactions. I mean,
That is correct.
You put a wrong number, or you left one digit out.
One digit out.
And
We work with the call center all the time, and I know a lot of people that work in the call center. These are the common questions that we get back. So we're pushing for people to really look at the documents correctly, take the time to read it, because we don't deny just because we want to deny. We're
Right.
denying them. We're denying these documents, these letters, because it's a simple mistake.
Right.
So you get them and you get denied, please read it and appeal it. It's very simple. And then if you have to send in the documents back to us, there's right on the letter on your document, there's an address on there that gets sent back to our Hattiesville, Maryland office with a fax number. But if you might not have access to a fax or might not be able to get it through us, call your local, go to your local authority, call 211. They'll be able to assist you to get that document to us. Or you know what? If you have a phone, just upload it right up to the FEMA app, put in your registration number on there, and it'll just upload right into your case. And it's that simple.
And you said you got up to 60 days to appeal.
You have up to 60 days from when you receive that letter. That is correct.
All right. Well, I know we've mentioned phone numbers and websites on how to contact FEMA. Those are the main numbers, that number you gave and the website.
Yes, those are the main numbers to actually appeal, the main number to contact us. That is correct. But if there is, for the appeal process, I do have a number that they can, let me see, and I'm going through this, and I apologize, everyone, but let me just tell you that you can actually send it to, if you want to mail it directly to our National Processing Service Center at the P.O. Box 10055, and it's Hattiesville, Maryland 20782, or fax it directly at 1-800-827-8112, attention FEMA individual household program. That is actually detailed right on your letter when you receive it and you want to appeal it. But I always say to people, call 1-800-621-3362. Our representative on the line, even if it takes a little bit long, because no matter what 800 number you call, it's always a long time. But it's actually worth it, because during these dire times, we're here to help. Okay?
Yeah.
Just take the extra time and appeal the process, and you'll see that it's actually worth that time.
And remember, all this can be done in Spanish as well.
It is. It can be done in Spanish. That's why we have representatives on the line waiting to speak your native language. It can be done in Spanish. Un momento se coge, pueden llamar al 1-800-621-3362 y hay representantes que hablan su nativo, su lenguaje en español.
¿Qué tal?
Ya lo saben.
Y le gusta la comida mexicana. Ahora, what's this about FEMA Start Local and Local?
So when I send that to you, Mr. Valdez, FEMA Starts Local, Ends Local. I wanted to mention, I'm a person who is a local hire. I was hired here I was hired in the state of Rhode Island with the Rhode Island historic floods. And we start local, we end local.
Okay.
So what's going to happen in a few months, and actually pretty soon, is that we work with our local authorities. We work with our local counties. We work with the state, okay? And we actually hire people in the community, in your local county, to work with us. Because who better than those that are in the community, that know the community?
Right.
Just like they did with me back in Rhode Island. And that's why I'm here today.
And how long you been with FEMA?
I've been with FEMA for a little bit, well over 10 years now. So what I'm saying with this is that we work with 211. We work with your nonprofit organization, with your faith-based organizations, with your churches, with your hospitals, and we want to make sure that when we go out there and we start hiring, that we hire those people in your Grand Valley, in the Rio Grande Valley, and welcome them to FEMA one day. So like I said, we start local, we end local. And that usually happens always with FEMA.
Wow, okay, well, and there's again, you're talking about people looking for work. I know, again, we live in difficult times.
Yeah.
A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people are struggling. So there you go. There's an opportunity.
That's always an opportunity with FEMA, and that's not only, that's always in the future, in the near future. It's always available through FEMA, like I said, FEMA is always available to assist in any capacity. And right now, our biggest push right now is to make sure that people register with FEMA and get the assistance necessary before by May 20th. By calling that 1-800-621-3362 or going on disasterassistance.gov or downloading the FEMA app. That's our biggest goal is to make sure that everyone gets the word and register with us.
And get the assistance that you need.
Get the assistance necessary because, pretty soon unfortunately, we have to, we don't want to look forward to it, but hurricane season is around the corner.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that our houses and our homes are in tip-top shape,
Right.
And prepared for the next thing that's coming.
Yeah. Well, Giovanna, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you for
Valdez.
sharing that information. Folks out there, you got the numbers, the websites, and we thank Giovanna Garcia. So again, on behalf of Pueblo Tire and Service, we thank you for joining us. We hope that you have a pleasant rest of the day. May God bless you. And Giovanna, again, you be well and take care of yourself. And thank you and welcome to the Valley again.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
for
well,
having me.
amigos, don't forget, Pueblo Tire and Service, your family car care center. Nobody loves you more than Pueblo. We'll see you next time on In the Blink of an Eye.
At Pueblo Tires and Service, your safety will always be our top priority. So we're taking all preventative measures during your visit. Let's keep our community moving with our wide variety of automotive services and our giant selection of new tires and wheels. Like a set of 4 20-inch tires for only $499, or buy a set of 4 16-inch tires for only $299. And you'll get a free alignment check. And you also get a free 7-point inspection. Pueblo Tires and Service, 13 locations to serve you.
Shampoozy.com.
At Pueblo Tires, you can use your income tax return money to drive away with new tires today. Get a set of 4 20-inch tires for only $499, or a set of 4 16-inch tires for only $299. At Pueblo, we're taking all preventative measures during your visit.
En Pueblo Tires and Service, su seguridad es nuestra mayor prioridad, así que estamos tomando todas las medidas de prevención durante su visita. Mantengamos a nuestra comunidad en movimiento con nuestra nueva y extensa variedad de servicios automotriz y nuestra gigantesca selección de rines y llantas nuevas, como un set de 4 llantas de 20 pulgadas por solo $499, o compre un set de 4 llantas de 16 pulgadas por solo $299, y usted recibe una verificación de alineación gratuita. Además, recibirá la inspección de 7 puntos gratis.